Perched on an expansive terrace with a commanding view of the Mississippi River, Prairie du Chien, positioned 3 miles north of the confluence of the Mississippi and Wisconsin rivers, played a central role in the fur trade of the Old Northwest. This locale served as a crucial meeting point for a diverse mix of participants, including hunters, trappers, and traders of both European and Native American descent. They engaged in trade activities along the route connecting Canada with the fur-rich territories to the west of the Great Lakes. Throughout its history, Prairie du Chien has witnessed successive occupations by the French, British, and Americans, each leaving their mark on the settlement and development of the Old Northwest. This enduring legacy has preserved its historical character to an extent unparalleled in the region. The focal point of the earliest settlement, St. Ferréol Island, hosts a remarkable collection of historic sites and buildings. This concentration serves as a compelling interpretation of pivotal aspects such as the fur trade, the western frontier during the military frontier era, and the bustling steamboat commerce along the upper Mississippi River. Prairie du Chien, positioned as the western terminus of the Fox-Wisconsin portage, served as a crucial station connecting Canada to the expansive French-claimed heartland of North America. The settlement played a pivotal role in facilitating French commercial activities across the region west of the Great Lakes for over a century. Shortly after Louis Joliet and Father Jacques Marquette passed through the area in 1673 during their journey down the Wisconsin and Mississippi rivers, the location evolved into a gathering point for French and Indian trappers, traders, and hunters. In the mid-1680s, the French established Fort St. Nicholas at the site for a brief period. During the mid-1700s, it is believed that French settlers may have taken up residence, naming it after a Fox Indian chief referred to as le chien, meaning the dog. However, the permanent occupation is typically dated to a land claim made by 3 French Canadians in 1781. After 1763, when France relinquished its American territory to Britain, British fur traders entered the Prairie du Chien region. During the War for Independence, the British constructed a fort in the town, using it as a base for unsuccessful attacks, alongside Indian allies, against Cahokia, Illinois, and St. Louis, Missouri. Although the British handed over the Old Northwest to the United States after the war, British troops continued to occupy Prairie du Chien until 1796. During this time, they safeguarded British traders who maintained a strong hold on the fur trade. Even after 1796, with the assistance of the Indians, the British maintained their dominance in the fur trade against the few Americans who sought to venture into the Great Lakes region. In 1814, amid the War of 1812, American troops advanced up the Mississippi River and erected Fort Shelby at Prairie du Chien. However, the post, held with little strength, was captured by British forces from Mackinac, who renamed it Fort McKay. Following the Treaty of Ghent, ratified in early 1815, the British vacated the site, and the Americans took control. In 1816, American troops constructed Fort Crawford on St. Ferréol Island, turning the town into a key outpost for the American fur trade, which persisted through the 1830s. John Jacob Astor established a sub-headquarters for his American Fur Company there, and it prospered as the western terminus of the water route from Mackinac, the central depot. Via the water route from Mackinac, passed through Lake Michigan's Green Bay and the Fox and Wisconsin rivers. Fort Crawford held considerable importance on the Northwest military frontier during the early American settlement of the area, west of the Great Lakes. The treaties of Prairie du Chien with the tribes in the region were signed at the fort in 1825. These treaties did not involve land cession but established Indian boundaries in the area. In a treaty signed in 1829, the Winnebago surrendered their claim to land south of the Wisconsin River. Concurrently, the Army relocated Fort Crawford approximately 1 mile from St. Ferréol Island to higher ground on the mainland, where the modern Prairie du Chien developed. In 1835, soldiers from the fort built a military road to Fort Winnebago, later extending to Fort Howard at Green Bay, Wisconsin, becoming a crucial emigrant route. In 1856, the Army decommissioned Fort Crawford, but it was briefly reoccupied during the Civil War. Meanwhile, the rise of steamboat traffic on the Mississippi River in the 1830s transformed Prairie du Chien into a bustling river port and a hub for grain and lumber markets. Additional economic growth occurred in 1857 when the town became the river terminus of the Milwaukee and Mississippi Railroad, extending westward from Milwaukee. Shortly afterward, the railroad, spanning the river, extended its reach further west. The entire city of Prairie du Chien, encompassing both the historic district on St. Feriol Island and the newer area surrounding the second Fort Crawford on the mainland, retains much of its 19th century appearance today. One prominent historic landmark is the Grand Villa Louis, constructed in 1843 as a Georgian mansion by Hercules Louis Douceman. Douceman, a prosperous and cultured American fur company agent, chose the site, which encompasses the locations of Forts Shelby, Mackay, and the original Fort Crawford. In 1872, his widow undertook a Victorian-style remodeling of the mansion's exterior. During the 1930s, Douceman's granddaughters and the city of Prairie du Chien collaborated to restore the mansion to its 1872 appearance. This three-story brick structure is adorned with period-appropriate furnishings and family heirlooms. The 10-acre site also features well-preserved outbuildings, including Douceman's office, coach house, ice house, and preserve room, which have remained essentially unaltered since their original construction in 1843. The mansion welcomes visitors from May to November. In 1808, Michael Brisbois, a French-Canadian and one of the earliest settlers in the town, built the two-story Brisbois house. The basement serves as fur storage space, and the house is adorned with original furnishings. Although privately owned, it is open to the public. The Astor Warehouse, built with stone by the American Fur Co's around 1835, is in fair condition but is presently a place of business. In 1864, the Milwaukee and Mississippi Railroad constructed the Douceman Hotel, a three-story stone building to cater the passengers. The hotel, somewhat altered, is privately owned and not accessible to the public. The Diamond Joe Warehouse, a lengthy one-story structure built during the Civil War, evokes memories of steamboat days. Although privately owned and in poor condition, it is not accessible to the public. The only remaining restored structure from the second Fort Crawford is the Post Hospital, with most of its site now housing St. Mary's Academy for Girls. It includes a museum of Wisconsin medical history and is open to the public.